Traditional sales training may be preventing you from making sales, especially if you're a salesphobic entrepreneur. Now, don't worry, I know this might sound controversial, but stick with me and I'll explain. If you look at most traditional sales training, they teach in the same way. They focus on teaching the sales strategies and sales techniques for what to do and what to say when you're in front of a prospect, which are great valuable skills to learn, and you absolutely need to learn them. However, if you're a sales-phobic entrepreneur, what they don't teach are the skills and techniques that you need to learn so that you can overcome your fear of selling. Unfortunately, with traditional sales training, it's like being taught how to climb a tree, but not addressing the fear of heights first. The truth is, to sell your product successfully, first you need to learn how to overcome your fears so that you can confidently apply the sales strategies and techniques. When I first started selling, more than 30 years ago, fresh out of uni, my first sales job was selling clinical waste disposal services. I was given very little sales training, minimal product training, and absolutely no training in sales confidence. As you can imagine, my level of fear in selling was very high. There are many different types of fears around selling, and the most common that sales-phobic entrepreneurs experience are the fear of rejection, the fear of judgment, or the fear of failure. And these fears can stop you in your tracks and prevent you from making sales calls. So if you're a sales-phobic entrepreneur who gets sweaty palms, a sick feeling in the stomach, and you want to avoid having sales conversations with people or discussing the price or even asking people to buy your product, then the first thing that you need to do is be consciously aware that that is fear coming up. And you need to identify what fear it is that is actually causing you to not want to have those sales conversations with prospects. Like many salespeople, I had a fear of rejection, and I questioned whether I'd be good enough to be successful in sales. But I was aware that my thoughts were actually creating the feelings that I was having. And those feelings were not helping me at all. In fact, those feelings were counterproductive for me being successful at selling. So I knew I needed to do something about it, otherwise my career in selling was going to be short-lived. First, you need to understand what fear is and where it comes from. Simply put, it's an inbuilt safety mechanism. It's a primal emotion that comes from the part of the brain, the primitive part of the brain called the amygdala. And it's there to protect you. So you're not going to eliminate it anytime soon, but you are able to control it. When you've identified which fear is actually holding you back from making sales, then you can start to control it. I'm going to share with you a simple technique that I use with my clients, so you can use it too, and it'll help you immediately take control of your fear thoughts when they come up. So when fears come up, I want you to acknowledge it, name it, and reframe it. So for me, it goes something like this. Oh, hello there, that's fear of rejection coming up again. I know that you're here to protect me, but I've got this. Look, fear, I wouldn't have been given this job in sales if my manager didn't think I could do it. I'm learning a new skill and I keep taking action and moving forward. I'm going to get better and better at it. Not everyone's going to say yes, and I'm not going to take it personally. It's just part of the sales process. So once you've positively reframed the situation, take action immediately and do whatever it is that you need to do to move forward. And go forward in confidence, knowing that you've got this. It's impossible to remove all your fears. However, it is possible to use simple techniques just like this one to help control them and not let those fears control you, especially when you're in front of a new prospect. When you see your fears differently, you will feel them differently. So start by being curious around the fears that are coming up when you're thinking about having a sales conversation. Write them down and question them. Ask yourself, where is this fear coming from? And importantly, what is this fear costing me? And what will I lose if I choose to hold on to this fear? So let me ask you, do you want to keep struggling to make sales and allowing your fears to control you? Or do you want to learn the new way on how to overcome your fears so that you can make lots of sales confidently? If you do, and you want to learn more fear-busting techniques and become a confident sales entrepreneur, then click the link below and I will send you my 5 fear-busting techniques PDF, which I use with all my clients. Thank you for watching.